Hey, Kurt! I'm alright, man. How are you? Oh, why are you so down, bud? Well, that's what family's for, right? To get you out of the dumps. Oh, I can't hear Kurt. Hold on. Oh. No. Let's find out. What a noob. Yeah, sorry. Try now. See, this is the issue that we were having before when I didn't want to use the Roadcaster. Nothing. Oh, that's such a good joke that nobody will hear. No, it's a me thing. Oh my god, that's so dope. That was so funny, Kurt. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna switch boards out. We're just gonna do it all on one track. You ready?
Yeah, yeah. You'll see me in a little bit.
All right.
Yeah.
Why don't you re-intro the show?
Okay. Welcome to Nook's Tavern, the in-game in-studio podcast all about Animal Crossing New Horizons. This week, brought to you by patreon.com/Nook's Tavern. If you'd like to support the show, go to patreon.com/Nook's Tavern or come right here to twitch.tv/Nook's Tavern. With me, as always, is the bee's knees. He puts the 23 in my skidoo. It's Mr. Philip Keating.
Hey, Kurt!
Hey, Phil. How you doing?
Ah, man, I'm all right. How are you?
I'm doing good. I've been having some traveling problems, apparently. So.
You know what? It's all right, man.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's kind of par for the course on today, huh?
Yeah. Well, you know, it's this old-timey tech that you just can't be reliable.
No, apparently not.
So, you know, we never had this problem when we were doing the show in Morse code.
What's new, Kurt?
So, yeah, I had another villager leave this week. Louis, the musclehead ape.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that's okay. All that jock talk just was like, okay, I'm done. I have enough. So, but there's another opportunity to bring in somebody else.
Yeah, but you got Louis from me.
Yeah. That's the second or third villager I've gotten from you that's left.
Well, yeah, there's a reason that they're not on my islands and now not on yours.
Yep. I blame Poppy.
Sure.
Yep. It's all her fault.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah. So what about you? What's going on with your island?
Kurt, I think I'm finally done with Petro.
No.
I think I'm ready to give up.
Why?
You know what? I need some new blood in my town. And to be honest with you, right? Even Beardo?
Yep.
I'm ready to give up Beardo, too.
Wow.
Yeah. The only person that's really safe on my island right now is Ketchup. Never going to run out of Ketchup, right?
Well, Ketchup is pretty new still.
No. She instantly got brought right to the top of my list.
Okay.
As soon as I got her.
I mean, she's new to your island.
Well, I get that. I get that. But, like, Ketchup, she's my bae. She is all I need. And as soon as I got that hot dog costume for her, chef's kiss.
And she's still wearing it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, constantly.
That's awesome.
So
that's very cool.
Yeah, I've been very happy. But you know what? It's time for a shakeup. It's time to burn everything down and kind of start over. I'm not one of those lunatics that's going to literally, like, wipe their island clean and then start over. But, I mean, I'm at least done with a lot of my villagers. Oh, Coco
and
too.
Suddenly,
I don't think I'd give up Coco either.
The weird thing is that I can't hear a thing you're saying right now. So that's cool.
Interesting. Really?
Oh, and now I can hear you again. That's cool.
This is you. This is all you.
Yeah, it could be.
Everything's on you.
Yep.
So yeah, ketchup and cocoa are the only two that like I would pretty much keep.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think if I've had anybody. The only one on my island that I really want to keep is Maestro. Or not Maestro. I do that all the time. He calls me Maestro. He's a musician lion dude. Lionel.
Lionel, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like named after Lionel Richie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking Lionel Hampton, but whatever.
No.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Like I even have Anka. Adios. Right. Like I wouldn't mind losing her either.
Wow.
And these are people that I haven't even got pictures from yet. Like Tia, my teacup elephant.
Yeah.
I love her to death, but like, GG. I'm having a fire sale. All my villagers must go.
Now I thought you could automatically buy their pictures in the residence hall.
I don't think so. I think they need to be given to you once you hit that best friend status.
Really?
Like the little ones that are behind the desk here on Nook's Tavern?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, those have to be handed out, and it's a percentage roll, and it's a very low percent to get one of those the posters you can order, but these framed pictures, yeah.
Yeah, it's the posters, right.
So, and the pictures are nice, and they are you can DIY them and change the actual look of the frame.
Right,
so,
which is pretty cool.
Yeah. So, other than that, any like new things that you have going on your village or anything like that?
Not really. Updates. That's kind of it, right? And I've slowed down on trying to make the perfect snow boys.
Yeah, even I have kind of gotten fed up with messing with the Snow Brothers.
Right. So I'm really looking forward to Festival, to have something, an event to work towards again.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
Okay.
We'll talk about it.
All right.
Yeah, we finally did get that elusive video that we've been waiting to get for so long.
Yep.
And really worth the wait on that video.
A whole lot of peacock in that video.
Yeah, I know. It's flashy, ain't it?
Yep.
But before we get to the update and the other news, not only do we have new fish and bugs coming in and out next week, a quick update for the makeup sets that we talked about before.
Yep.
They sold out instantly. I don't even think they were on shelves, like digital shelves, for more than 10 minutes.
Jeez.
Like, as soon as they went live, they were demolished by the community.
That's, I would like to say I'm surprised, but I'm really not.
No, we talked about it, right? We talked about how they were going
Right.
to sell out quickly, just like the action figures.
Yep.
And there's another thing later on in the news that we'll talk about that I think will be sold out just as quick.
I do too. Though I might try to find some. I doubt I'm going to be able to.
It really depends. Well, you know what? Let's just jump into the news.
Yeah. So you want to jump into that one first, since we already kind of...
Nope. Let's do
right.
bugs and fishes.
All right. So we've got fish first.
Fish first.
Fish first. So new fish coming in February for Northern Hemisphere. Let's see. New in February. So yeah, new fish is nothing.
Yeah. Oh.
Yep. In the Northern Hemisphere, there are no new fish.
Again.
But we have two. Yeah, again. We have two that are leaving, so that's cool. I guess that increases your chances of getting some of the others. So if there might be an upside there.
Well, who are we losing?
Pond smelt.
Okay.
And blowfish.
Oh, great! The one that's 5,000 bells.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm excited to catch more sea bass when I could be catching these.
More like C+, am I right?
Oh, get out of here!
And in the
I set you up for that so terribly.
You so did. So Southern Hemisphere. Let's see. New in February for the Southern Hemisphere is the soft-shelled turtle. the moray eel, and the ray.
Those are some pretty big ones.
Yeah.
One
yeah,
River, 2C. The soft shells are always fun to catch.
Yeah, and they're pretty. They're the ones that are for me. Just because of the timing of when I usually play, 4 p.m. to 9 a.m. They're just not really in the wheelhouse of when I can find them. But
Kurt, you wake up at 4 in the morning.
Well, sometimes. Yeah.
That's
but
fair.
when else? How else am I gonna start watching TV if I don't get up that early?
That's true. Priorities.
TV, that new invention.
Waka waka.
Waka waka. And then leaving the southern hemisphere in February is the killifish, the frog, the giant snakehead, the Napoleon fish, and the squid.
Everything's pretty standard there, except the Napoleon fish. That's a pretty big loss.
Right. Yeah.
But
certainly from a cash standpoint, that is.
Yeah, 100%.
And did you want me to do the deep sea?
Oh yeah.
Or did
No,
you
you know
wanna
what?
do those?
I completely forgot that
All right.
diving was a thing in this game.
Yep. Yeah. So leaving is. Oh wait. Yeah. Yeah. There shows nothing new in February. For the deep sea creatures, but leaving is the sea pig, the oyster, the sweet shrimp, and the Venus flower basket.
Now this is all at the end of February. These are everything that's leaving.
I think so.
Leaving after
you know what?
February.
Yeah, you're right. I clicked on the wrong link there. That was the end of February. Leaving after January. So is the abalone and the lobster in the northern hemisphere. Still nothing new coming in. Southern hemisphere, new in January. Leaving after January is seaweed.
The flatworm is the new one for February for Southern.
Yeah. Okay. Yep, we're never using this webpage again.
Who picked this?
I hate this. So yeah, they're really still slow rolling the fish and deep sea creature changes for the first couple of months of this year.
Yeah, it really seems like that. But also, I mean, it's winter, right?
Right.
There's not going to be any new exciting bugs or fish coming in and out.
Right.
So for the Northern Hemisphere, your new bug in February is the tiger beetle, which we have already had. And for the Southern Hemisphere, the new bug that you're going to get is the rice grasshopper, the walker cicada, and the migratory locust. Those are they're just getting into like locust in the summer. All those summer like beetle, like the tree beetles, I guess, down there in the Southern Hemisphere.
Right.
And then leaving bugs after January ends for the Northern Hemisphere, it's nothing. And for the Southern Hemisphere, the honeybee. So, not too much leaving.
You caught me. I was like, Southern Hemisphere, the honeybee, but it's because it's winter here and not there.
Correct.
Yeah. So, yep.
So nothing too big. The horned beetles and the stags, the classic stags, and all those bigger bugs that are on the trees in the Southern Hemisphere. They're still going to be there for at least one more month.
Right.
And once they're gone, man, it's a kind of shame because it was always fun to run around the beach and see those big stags on the trees, man. So.
Yep. Yeah, there's something about those bugs that just hang out on the trees, and that just last minute noticing them and then slowing down.
I dig them.
Yeah, it's very cool. So, all right. So this next thing came up pretty quickly, and I was a little surprised to see it, really, which was the Sanrio Hello Kitty type collab. Basically, that they're doing with amiibos.
It makes sense. Do you want to explain what it is?
So it's so we've got amiibo cards coming because they've been doing amiibo cards, but there's Sanrio amiibos with Animal Crossing. It looks like we're getting items as well as characters, plus new Animal Crossing characters that haven't been in the game yet. But if you're not familiar with Sanrio, they're the ones that do Hello Kitty. They do a brand called Karopi, I think, and there's a couple others. I'm not as familiar with them, but they're big. It's a big brand in Asia, and the fact but the thing that I find really interesting about it is the fact that it's a collaboration that's outside the main brand.
Correct.
Right, so that gives me hope for other things, and honestly, maybe for more Nintendo type stuff.
I was
just never know.
Well, Sanrio is such a giant corporation.
It is.
Right, and they kind of have their paws in everything.
Yep.
So, while doing video games is not something new for Sanrio, right? They've had Hello Kitty Racer and all those wonderful other games. They've had their games on Nintendo consoles, but never really interacting with Nintendo IP proper.
Right. So when do you think we get a Hello Kitty Smash Brothers character?
Oh, I mean, they still have another couple characters to release on Fighter Pack 2. Is that... Oh, God. Is that cat that, like, transforms into normal, then into a metal cat? Is that part of the... That's not part of Sanrio, right?
I don't think so.
Okay, you know who I'm talking about, though.
I think I know who you're talking about. I don't think that's part of Sanrio.
No, that seems a little bit too extreme to be part of Sanrio.
Right.
But the thing that's really got me is the Rilla, right? It's the new gorilla villager that's coming in. Like, she's not only coming with all this Hello Kitty furniture, but herself, right? She has Hello Kitty clothes and kind of the red bow in her hair that Hello Kitty always wears. I'm flabbergasted by this.
What threw me is when I was reading, it's still, they're leaving a lot of information out, but it sounded like we're going to get some villagers that are going to be only available through these amiibos. And the branded furniture and whatever, but I thought that in one of the places that I read that some of the Sanrio characters were going to be able to come into the game.
I mean, we'll find out in March, right?
Yeah.
But March 26th is when this is happening, and it's exclusively at Target.
Right.
So
that's the other weird part. It's all Target.
I think, well, I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, we talked about this during Toy Day. You know, I was getting a lot of these random things from Target.
That's true.
That had Animal Crossing branding all over it. You know, from a kid's wristwatch and clothing to those blind bags that I grabbed for the kid.
Right.
You know, so there was more AC merchandise there than I have found anywhere else. I think these are going to be impossible to find. I think these are going to sell for a lot of money on the internet.
Yep.
And the only other question I have for you is, if you look down on each card, because they show us 6 different cards, right? With 6 totally different furniture sets and all this. On the bottom left of all the cards, it says S1, S2, S3, S4, S5, and S6. Does that mean series? Are these coming different series is my question. Are we going to have... Because we know the Amiibo packs, right? For the cards, for the villagers, they come in multiple series. I think they're up to series 4 or 5. Is this going to be the same thing? So they're not going to drop all these cards at once. These are just the big money ticket Sanrio cards that you could possibly get inside these series packs. My other question is, instead of having... Are they going to also have Animal Crossing characters that are already in the game, right? Like they do with the Amiibo packs, but now also have certain sets of furniture that come with them.
Right.
With these cards.
That's the thing. I'm not sure. Like, because the other thing they could be doing is, you know, so S1 is Rilla, right? But it could be that S1 is you're right, series, but it could be that they're selling a Rilla pack, a Marty pack, a pack for each of these different, maybe there's 6 different packs available, and you get whatever the cards are in the pack.
I think these are the rare cards for each series. I'm telling you, this is going to be 6 different series, and they're showing you the foil cards like they do in Pokemon.
Interesting.
I have nobody knows, right? I mean, Sanrio and Nintendo know. None of us know, but that's what I'm feeling. The first time I saw those S numbers, I said those are series cards, and these are going to be impossible to get, and it's really just going to be like luck of the draw, and whoever gets to target first on March 26th and buys the entire box, because that's going to happen.
Yep. Or,
I don't know, they don't hit the shelves because the employees just say, these are mine, I'm going to buy these. This is how my twisted brain works.
Yeah, well, and and the way I'm thinking about it is, and let's see what the prices look like on Nookazon. If you can even do it.
I'm more of saying, hey, why don't we go look at the prices on eBay?
Yeah, no, I'm with you, because that's real money.
But then again, right? Hold on. Here's another question I have for you, right? You somehow, out of the luck of the draw and how the dice roll, you get Rilla, right? Your first card you pick out, it's Rilla. You get all this furniture. Is it now cataloged for you? And can you repurchase it?
Well, we've never seen furniture and outfits and things like that through amiibo cards. Unless,
my dude, these are the villagers, and what you're looking at is not exclusive furniture. You're looking at the inside of their house. And so that furniture is not available for you.
That would be really disappointing.
But that's what their house will look like on the inside.
How can you... Okay, let's take Rilla, for example, because Rilla's got the Hello Kitty stuff, right? How do you show that to kids and say, yeah, this is really cool. You can't have any of it.
Are you kidding? Are we talking about the same Nintendo?
Yeah, I know. I know.
Nintendo loves doing that.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm retracting everything that I said up to that point. These cards are not showing you exclusive furniture you can earn by the cards. They are showing you the inside of these exclusive villager and their house.
So somebody on Twitter was asking whether, are there only 6 cards in the series? And they said there was a website that stated that all 6 cards will be included in this pack. There is no way. They're not going to have one pack of 6 cards. There are 6 cards in a pack. I buy that, and there's evidence to that shows 6 amiibo cards included. But there's no way they're just showing us all 6 cards, and that's all you get. That doesn't make any sense.
It kind of makes sense to me, because
you're changing your mind again?
No, I'm not changing my mind. I'm just saying, like, I could see that happening, where they're just like, here are the 6 cards in the pack, because all they really have to do is show the Rilla, and it's sold for people.
Yeah. Yep. So,
like, I want Chai. Like, out of everybody, Chai and Toby are the ones I want.
Right.
But I don't think I can get there on Friday to pick these up.
So I think I had read that these were also available in Japan already. Because I kept seeing things like they're making a comeback this March.
Wouldn't be surprised.
And so just a quick search shows Animal Crossing Amiibo 6 cards, full set, Hello Kitty, Melody, Sanrio, Japan, complete. And it's exactly those cards.
Does it have a price on it?
$199.
Yeah.
Well, that's obviously what somebody's asking.
Well, of course.
On eBay, but they show those cards, and I mean, we'll see.
We won't because we'll never get our hands on them.
No. I mean, we'll see what happens. It's really what it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, but people are are selling them already. The ones from Japan. So we'll see how it all shakes out.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. So it's interesting regardless. Any collaboration like that, I think, is really interesting.
Well, let's get to this video that we've been waiting so long to watch.
The update.
Yeah, so a couple days ago, as of us recording on the 26th of January, this video finally dropped of the free update that's coming. Because February 15th is Festival! And so it kind of shows us kind of what we were talking about last week, right?
Yep.
What the heck's his name?
Pave.
Pave. Thank you. Pave shows up.
Yep.
We get a net. We go around catching different color feathers. It looks to have like exclusive clothes, right? Because our villagers are running around in different headdresses that are made of feathers.
Yep.
So we kind of got that perfectly on the nose. We don't really know, right, if there's furniture out of this.
Nope, we don't know that yet.
Well,
we
kind of, right? I said that, but kind of, because on that last scene when you and your other friends are going out for the party, there seems to be some outside decoration.
True.
Furniture.
I'll be amazed if there's no arch. You know,
they love their arches.
They do love their arches. And there'll be some DIY, I think, because we're collecting feathers.
Yep.
So I think that'll be cool. And clearly, what do we see? The hats. We saw like the feather hats that a bunch of villagers were running around with.
Yeah, but we also saw at that end, when I'm talking about these people are going out to a festival, you have people doing different poses and reactions that we haven't seen yet.
Right. So I did hear about that as well. There's a bunch of new reactions coming.
But like, why not just tell us, like they did before? Unless they're not done programming them yet, right?
Well, maybe, but I mean, I think the other part of that is, look, other than Festival, there really wasn't a whole heck of a lot in this video.
No, there was nothing.
Right. So, my guess is that they're not telling us a whole lot so that we have more to discover.
I think that's a really. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Right, and every update video that we've gotten so far has been jam-packed.
Right.
Right? They've shown us not everything, but they've showed us almost everything, which got everybody super hyped and super excited. Right?
Well, here's you want to hear my conspiracy theory?
Do you have to change before you do this?
Nope.
All right.
So my conspiracy theory about this is that they are not giving us a whole heck of a lot of information, so that we're a little disappointed about this video, so that when March comes and they give us the Mario celebration, everybody gets super pumped about it, even more than normal, because it's so much better than last time.
I don't like that.
I don't either, but that's my conspiracy theory.
Man, I'm a little upset because, like, I was hoping for just a little bit more than what we've got, right?
Right.
From heads to toes, of just things that are in this video.
Yep.
We're looking at 50 seconds.
Yeah. And well, and
48 seconds.
To be fair, we got Rossetti finally.
Well, that's another thing, right? So let's hop into that. I mean, hold on. Let's dig into that, right?
Oh, nice one. Yep.
We had a bunch of items hit the shop from this new update.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
We got a what is it? A box of beans.
A box of beans to celebrate. I think it's Sabutsun.
That sounds right.
And apparently it's a thing in Asia that I'm unaware of. But apparently you throw beans as part of the celebration.
And you've been doing that up in Boston for a while, right? That's why you guys are called Beantown.
That's exactly why.
Yeah.
It's because
we just throw boxes of
a
batteries at people.
Yeah.
Down in Philadelphia.
Yeah, we have a strong Asian culture here in New England, and so we every year we're throwing beans like nobody's business. Yep. So, but yeah, that Sabutsun not festival, but event, I guess, or whatever. It's a Japanese tradition, and they gave us beans for it, but like told us nothing about it.
Yeah.
Which was a little weird. But then we get, they even mentioned items for the big game.
So that's another thing, right? So
Right.
we got a box of beans. We got a little Rossetti statue for Groundhog's Day.
Right.
Then we got stuff for the Superb Owl for America, which was what was it? A megaphone, a cheerleading megaphone,
Yep. A
And
megaphone.
and a football rug.
Football rug, which I swear, if you had asked me, I would have bet that was already in the game.
In the game, yeah.
Yeah. But it probably isn't. But okay.
But I'm saying,
And-
like, you have these things ready to go in,
Right.
right? If I wasn't on Reddit today looking for community spotlight things, I would have missed this. I wouldn't have, right? I have a community around me and a
Right.
co-host who likes to knock me upside the head. But, like, I had no idea that these were in the game or even coming. If you would have put that in the trailer, like, hey, you're going to get a Rossetti toy, I'd be like, okay, this trailer is saved. I'm happy now.
Yep. And honestly, like, just as kind of an aside on the Rossetti thing, the fact that we're getting a little, like, Rossetti statue makes me think, man, if they could include some other statues like that of other characters in the game, that would be really cool.
If that's how I'm going to have to get my captain,
Right.
I'm
That's
okay
kind of
with
what I'm
it.
talking about.
I'm okay
that
with
kind of
that,
thing.
right?
And Tortimer and
Oh, well, I mean, come on.
yeah.
Come on.
I'm just saying.
Don't talk about Tortimore.
Yeah. So, and then they also mentioned there was going to be something for Valentine's Day, but it wasn't going to be an event.
So I know in the past that Brewster hands out, like, hot cocoa in old games.
Yep.
So maybe that's happening again, and that's how, like,
Maybe that's how he gets in.
Brewster starts out in the plaza with a small stand selling hot cocoa.
Talk about slow playing that announcement, though. Like, if that happens in mid-February for Valentine's Day, and they don't tell you anything like it,
Yeah, people would blow their minds.
yeah.
Especially if they didn't sign in for one day because they're like, well, they didn't announce anything.
Right. Yep. So, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm pretty happy with the Rossetti statue.
So am I, but...
Yep. It's not Rossetti, but...
Well, he's what? He drives the helicopter, right?
Yeah.
Like for the service,
yeah.
What is
Yeah,
it? The rescue service.
The rescue service.
Yeah.
Which I've never used once.
I think I've used it once, and they were like, first time's free. Then you gotta pay.
Right.
So yeah,
no,
I mean
no
that
gyroids.
no gyroids or any kind of, I don't know, life improvements. Like
Right.
small little fixes. Maybe they're saving that for the 1 year anniversary in March, and then we'll get really excited in this trailer that Kurt's promising everybody at VO by Kurt on Twitter. Maybe they're just holding out just for that end. So
Yep.
I mean, we'll see.
Yeah.
But you're right. They're not gonna have Brewster show up and not like announce anything. Unless it's like that day on Valentine's Day. You have it.
I
You have
can't
it.
even imagine.
You have a tweet by Nintendo, right? Just saying, "Hey,
Right.
we want to wish everybody a happy Valentine's Day. Go warm up your heart with hot chocolate from Brewster.
Yep. That's it. Yeah, that'll happen.
Yep. I'm sure of it.
Yep.
Anything else?
I don't think so. I think we're due for a break.
All right, Kurt. Yep, we only went 40 minutes for that first half. So everyone here in chat, stick around. If you're on the podcast, enjoy the break, and we'll see you in the community spotlight. Hot cocoa on Valentine's Day to warm my cold, lonely heart. Oh, Kit Kat. So I guess maybe next time, I think I had Streamlabs open before I turned my Rodecaster on. And I even said to myself, we should do that record test like you suggested before.
Yep.
And I didn't do it because I was like, nah, we're fine.
But we know Streamlabs and OBS really want everything turned on before they start up.
I know that, and I kind of just messed up.
Yep. I mean, I get burnt with that with the Switch. If the Switch isn't on when OBS or Streamlabs starts, half the time I won't get the signal.
Interesting.
It's weird. I don't know why, but
starting to get a little crackle on you, Kurt.
So, okay.
It just started now.
Well,
hi everybody. Can you guys pick out our costumes? Do you know who we are?
I'm Shirley Temple.
Na 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 na. Well, let's
I'm Katharine Hepburn.
Na 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 na. Thank you everyone here in chat. Well, thank you right now, in case you gotta hop out during the community spotlight. A swan named Emily, VO by Kurt. Another TV viewer, Baloney Ninja, Captain Hygiene, Commander Root, Delphine, Curly, He Who Is Steve, Kit Kat the Cat's Cat, KJP4, Nicole0991, and Soapbox Clots. Thanks everybody as you stick.
As the Beaver. What's up?
No. Wednesday and Pugsley. No, I am Morticia, and he is Pugsley.
I am definitely Pugsley.
I think the swan is
Emily
is
Wednesday.
Yeah. And Captain is our Moroccan neighbor. That's another thing we didn't mention. Maracas came in.
Oh, right. Right.
That music is dreadful and hurtful to my ears.
That's the update prize.
Hey, we know you all hated that video. Have some maracas! Alright. We gotta get this done so you can have time to go to your other show.
Yep.
You know what's funny, too, is that I'm not even going to use my Stream Deck because I don't know what volume that audio is. So I don't want to have to edit the music louder. So.
All right.
We'll figure it out. Everything's fine. Definitely not stressing about it as we record this.
Right.
So that's always a plus. All right, let me check the community spotlight. Oh? All right. Bring us back in, Smirt.
And welcome back to the second half of Nook's Tavern, brought to you by Ovaltine. That's Ovaltine. Good. Hey, Phil, what's going on with Community Spotlight this week?
I was hoping that you would go into like a Nancy Drew decoder ring found at the bottom of every... nothing, man. So I was popping around Reddit, and one of the things that really caught my eye this week is somebody made an old-timey tavern. like a D&D tavern, right? Welcome to the Magic Tavern, almost. So it's just really aesthetically pleasing. It's all earth tones. They've got the magic 8 and the crystal ball and tarot cards on the deck. On one of the tables, somebody's sitting there enjoying a nice champagne and some jelly donuts. But it really pops, and especially like during a Thanksgiving, right? This would be a perfect Thanksgiving tavern.
Yep. Yeah, it's all the wooden furniture and everything. It looks awesome. Even those jelly donuts on the shelf, good. So what caught me though was they've got the picture of the fish up on the wall.
Yep.
And they've got this wooden grating in front of it. How do they do that?
I'm almost positive that those are just steel cages that they have DIY'd Rusty.
Oh.
Right?
Okay.
So it's like you have 2 steel cages.
Yeah.
Then you have 2 panels where you put all your food items.
Right.
And then it's the 2 iron dressers, the iron kitchen set right in front of that.
I just didn't think that you could. I didn't think they were that tall, is really what it was. I didn't think the cages were that tall.
They're as big as your house.
I guess so.
Right? Because people used to lock their villagers, or I don't know.
Oh, that's right.
Red, if he came to your island for the first time.
You say lock, I say protect.
Oh, yeah. Society.
Yeah. Yes.
From my cousin, who's just trying to sell me some deals.
Yeah.
But it really just caught my eye. There wasn't a lot out there on Reddit this week, and this is one of those standout pieces that really just it hit me.
Yeah, no, it is pretty awesome, and it does have that kind of warm, cozy feeling to it. Place where I don't know, everybody knows your name. So,
mamas. So the second piece that I brought, since we are getting into Valentine's Day in February, is somebody set up a romantic scene on the corner of their beach. The thing that really kind of hit me weird that I wanted to talk to you about is they have flowers on this beach.
Yeah.
But they're heart bouquets.
Yeah. I wonder.
Now,
if somebody's been time traveling.
I don't know if they're time traveling or if that was photoshopped.
Well, boy, if it's photoshopped, it's a really good job.
It's a heck of a job, but I don't, because of the angle of each one of the flowers and the light source hitting them like perfectly on that spot, it seems like it'd be more trouble than it's worth.
Right.
But I just didn't know if you've seen these heart bouquets before or not.
I've not, but they just look. They look like they're all at the same angle. Like, because you know how it is when you play something in the game, you can spin it, but you can't really fine tune the angle.
Sure, yeah.
And it has that look of it, and then the fact that like there's a set of pink ones and a set of white ones feels like a customization type thing or something like that. So maybe they are in the game and I'm just not aware of it, but I would think we would see these all over the place.
Yeah, most certainly. It's funny because time travel didn't even hit my brain, right? Because they've been locking a lot of these quote-unquote seasonal DIYs and gifts behind, updates.
Right.
But, I mean, that would make sense if it's not. Didn't even think about it.
I wonder if it's in here. It'll only take me a few minutes to find it in this giant Animal Crossing book.
Well, good. And we'll tweet about that later.
Yep. All right. So moving on. That is a pretty cool beach scene, though. I'm a little disturbed by the 2 Venus de Milos, but otherwise, because one of them's got to be fake.
No, what? There's no fake art in this game. Don't be so crass.
So then we jump into some videos. And this first video is a Stroll cover by an artist named Missy Alvarez. And Missy has 93 subscribers.
94 subscribers.
Yep. And she plays a cover of KK Stroll and plays all the different instruments, a lot of flute, I think some clarinet, some keyboards, some guitar in here. It's really well done. And honestly, what's funny is it's really simple, and it starts out kind of slow. And by the time you get to like midway through, she changes almost to a music video. And I dig it. It just was really relaxing.
But also, it's an interesting KK song to pick because I don't think there's a lot of people doing this cover.
Right. There really aren't. So that was the other reason it made me click, because I'm going KK Stroll. Like, nobody does KK Stroll.
No, not at all.
So yeah, so it was very cool. I like it quite a bit. Give it a listen, and just sub to her channel.
Exactly, just hit subscribe.
Yeah.
It takes no time, and especially for a smaller creator like this, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Getting those extra subscribers, especially because she's a hair under 100. Once you hit 100, you get to change your URL. So, getting to 100 is super important. So, give her a follow, give her a look, and throw her some love.
Right. So, this next video is by our old friends, even though they don't know us, Great Bit Arcade.
I'm going to disagree with what you just said.
Oh, okay. So why is that?
Well, Kurt, why don't you set up the video?
Yeah, so last week, had we found this video last week, it would have been really timely. But Phil brought up the idea that this video seems to have come out the day after we streamed.
More like,
which
definitely not 2 days before.
Definitely not 2 days before we streamed last week. But it is the X-Men the Animated Series video done in Animal Crossing. The intro done in Animal Crossing, and it is awesome. It's just so well done, just like all their stuff.
Yeah, it's really well done.
It's scene for scene, everything using all kinds of items in the game. Costumes, customized costumes that you can put in the game. We were talking a little bit about some of the costume choices that we found that were pretty interesting. The Cyclops one is, uses the visor that you use.
He's using the shirt that I use as well.
Yeah. And
can we talk about Beast?
So we can talk about Beast.
I'm sorry, I really cut you off because Beast just showed up on screen. So, this is also another reason why I think that Great Bit is looking out for us, because if you stop the video at 24 seconds, Kurt, that's you.
It looks a little like
Kurt. That's not a little bit like you, Kurt. That is literally you.
Yes, that's true. I am Hank
Kurt.
McCoy.
Kurt.
Yes.
I know that every week you bring a Great Bit Arcade video. Kurt, I have to ask. Kurt, are you Great Bit Arcade?
Oh, you found me out.
I knew it.
Yep.
I never seen you two in the same place, so I figured.
It's true, and honestly, I wasn't going to say anything because, current events kind of forced the hand, and so Great Bit Arcade, yes, that is me, and I'm being backed by Bernie Sanders.
Got it.
Which is why he was on the stream for us last week.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
Big money burns.
Yep.
Yeah, well, it's funny because this did come out on the 19th, and we did come up with the superhero theme on the 17th, so it gave you 2 days to make this video.
That's true.
Yeah.
And, look, I didn't have to rewrite the music.
No,
the music was already
it
there.
was already there.
All I had to do was just pick all the characters and animate them.
Yeah.
How hard could that be?
2 days worth of work,
Right.
I would guess.
Yeah. So, obviously, Great Bit Arcade does an amazing job. What was pretty striking is their choices for the villains as well. The Magneto helmet.
It's just a wrestling helmet, yeah.
Yeah. And the The pyro outfit is the luchador costume that looks like flames.
Yep.
Um,
Jean Grey uses the giant robot to flip over as the Sentinel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
all
wonderful.
very cool. Juggernaut looks pretty cool too. Because it's just the giant.
Oh, it's the ninja mask.
The ninja mask, the red ninja mask.
And they put
with a tank top.
a tank top with the abs, the muscle suit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's perfect.
Yeah, it's very cool. So, so Great Bit Arcade. Obviously, if you've not subscribed to them, you need to because they just do amazing work. So yeah, if we had found it last week, it would have been timely, and it's still close enough.
Yeah,
It's
well,
still close
that's what we get from me doing the show notes.
enough. And let's face it, X-Men animated series is a beloved series. So having that as part of this was good.
That was perfect.
Yeah. So.
And what's the
let's
last
see.
video that you brought?
The last one was and is timely. It is the Addams Family intro in Animal Crossing. And what's really funny is they've got Gomez and Morticia as normal humans. They got Wednesday as a normal human. But Pugsley is a penguin. And I can't remember which penguin it is. Rolled?
No, I think it's the other one. Puck?
Maybe.
Is that the name of a penguin?
But it's Tex. It's Tex.
Got it.
Yep. And it's the whole theme, and really well done. The only bummer about it is those are the only 4 characters in the intro.
Well, how are you gonna do?
Not my problem.
All right, you're right. Not my problem. This person has 19 subscribers.
Yeah.
AHNAHLEESA. 20.
Annalisa.
Annalisa.
That's what I'm thinking. And yeah, 147, 148 views. I just think I made it 20 subscribers. So yeah, it's timely. It's appropriate for what we're doing. Honestly, they decked out their house awesomely. They got pumpkin, jack-o'-lanterns in there, candelabra. They got this like a spooky wallpaper, some cobwebs.
It looks dope.
They skinned somebody, put him in the corner, and a grandfather clock. So yeah, it looks great.
All right.
And that's it for Community Spotlight.
Is your boy outside?
Nope.
Right.
He's still scared.
No worries.
Yeah. He's
Well,
got the PBR flu.
I hear that's never mind. I'm gonna save it.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's outro this show.
Cool.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, and Twitch at Nook's Tavern. This episode of Nook's Tavern was brought to you by the Patreon producers. B. Mel, thank you. You want to support the show? Head on over to patreon.com/Nook's Tavern and support where you can. We have a private Discord chat inside the Discord. You get to come in studio and hang out. And what you don't know if you don't watch live is that we do themed costumes and rooms every week here on Thursday nights at 8 o'clock Eastern at twitch.tv/Nook's Tavern. If you couldn't tell, this has been Addams Family today. And since our patrons have been supporting us for a while, you will now find out what costumes we're going to wear just in case you want to match and come in studio with us. So that's all over at patreon.com/Nook's Tavern. If you have a moment, head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review. It really helps the show grow. Thank you to Emily Swan for her album art and the wonderful weekly art she produces for each episode of Nook's Tavern. Support her over at patreon.com/A Swan Named Emily. If you have a story from your island or just want to say hello, you can use our Gmail at nookstavern@gmail.com and join the wonderful community over in our Discord at tiny.cc/Nook's Tavern. VO by Kurt, where can people find you?
They can find me all over the place at VO by Kurt. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitch at VO by Kurt. Mondays and Thursdays, I am over on the FTH Beyond channel doing a Marvel Strike Force stream and podcast. On Thursdays, right here on Nook's Tavern. And my solo podcast is Storytime with Kurt, which you can find at anchor.fm/storytime with Kurt. And we are reading through old public domain books, and we're going through Tom Swift, book 4 right now, just in time for Tom Swift's premiere on the Nancy Drew series on CW.
What?
So, yeah, go and give me a follow. We just started the 4th book, and enjoy. Phil, where can they find you?
Imaginary Nomad on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram with a 1. We are halfway, I hope, through Philip's Scared Stupid. We're playing Resident Evil 7, and I hate it. But the people who show up for that are
Crazy.
they're sadists.
Yeah.
But they make it enjoyable. So check that out. That's normally either on a Saturday or Sunday night. I can say if you're listening to this today, the day it came out, on January 28th, I'll be going on that Saturday because Sunday night we have a secret stream that I'm producing. Check that out on Twitter, like I said, at Imaginary Nomad. And support me if you want at patreon.com/Imaginary Nomad. Botched. Almost Daily Discourse. More to come in February with more details.
In February?
February. I'm tired, Kurt.
I know.
Anything else?
They're creepy and they're spooky.
And I don't remember the rest of the song. We'll see you next week, nerds. I even thought about he's gonna do the intro. I know it.
Yep.
I should pull this up just like my stream deck. I just completely forgot. All right, everyone, come here, sit down, and let's take a picture. Including you, Maraca Joe.
Maraca Joe.
Now.
Brought to you by the Jack Benny Show.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Everyone wait. Sit down, Pugsley. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Got your souls. Your souls are mine.
That guy in the corner's weird. He's in color.
Get
Never
out
trust
of my...
anybody with weird glasses on from
And
the 80s.
never trust anybody with maracas. It's Gomez's annoying cousin.
Nomaz.
Nomaz. I can't believe
we got to come up with a show title.
I can't believe he flew in from Morocco.
I got a show title. The Funsters.
The Funsters. Put it down on the dock. Let's see what the chat's got. The Funsters.
Delphine says that's so wrong. Captain Hygiene says yes. Oh, they might be talking about your maracas comment.
Maybe.
I'm going to stop recording.
You don't have to be recording. I'm going to stop recording.
I'm recording just in case.
This makes me so nervous to do the show like this.
That's why I'm recording just in case.
Please use... That comment was for the title. Please use that. The Funsters.
Oh, Captain. Okay. Cool. Episode 41. 41.
Your island is so empty. No, pick and choose what I want on my island. I don't just put it and clutter it with junk.
So you do not need my audio anymore.
Not this week.
All right, I'm
do
still
not.
gonna-
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, just because.
Just
But
because.
now I just save the source. It's all good.
Looks like someone's leaving. Yeah, I was trying to get into the news, but then you got kicked out, so I tried to stall my butt off until you got back so we could talk
Yeah.
about fish and bugs.
Well, again, I have all those pages. I mean, we could have kept going because of
True,
audio.
but I got that, but
Yeah.
I figured, scrolling through that and trying to run back to the studio at the same time.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Stealing a stove from the shop, go for it, my friend.
You should probably buy it, though.
Actually, no. Steal it.
Yeah, it is the little nooks.
I got some weeds all over the place.
Yes.
I think Leaf's in town, too, so I'll make double monies on this.
Oh, I had Kicks in town.
You know what? I'm always excited to see Kicks, and then I never buy anything.
Yep, because he never has anything good. Like, honestly, the backpacks, for example, if the backpacks gave you, like, extra storage, I'd be buying them all the time.
See you later, soapbox. Well, the last thing I bought were the imp wings, right, around Halloween.
Yeah. Oh, well, right, because that made sense, right? I mean...
Yeah, they're dope, but other than that, man, there's nothing really, he never has anything I care about.
Right. And then this weekend we should probably talk about next week's theme.
Yeah, but we can do that offline.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Kurt's got to get over to his second show, and I want to start editing because I'm scared of this episode. So, if it turns out all right, dude, this might be how we do it, just so I can save some time. I just didn't do it. I wasn't ready to do it today.
Yeah.
But we don't have a choice. So,
Right.
thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye.